welcome. I wanted to share with you today a few things that you can do to make your neck feel better if you have the dreaded tech neck or text neck, which really isn't fair because the truth is that all that is you're staying in the same position for too long. So when we're working on the computer or any kind of watching any screen, like prolonged reading, prolonged texting, things like that, none of that makes you a bad person or is inherently dangerous. But when we stay in one position too long, oftentimes our bodies don't like that and they want to say, hey, I'm going to send you a signal to get up and move. And a lot of times that is stiffness, pain, whatever kind of discomfort comes up. So if you've got that, I've got some ideas for you. These are going to be if you don't have a way to get on the floor and like do floor things. This is going to be, I can stand up or be sitting in my office or whatever and sneak a few of these in. So set your alarm and make sure that you get up or at least look away from your screen and move. Ideally, we would do that, every half hour or so. But even if you're doing that fairly regularly throughout the day, every hour, something like that, that's going to be helpful just to get out of that position, that static position. Okay, so first thing, stand up. Heck, if you can go for a walk, go for a walk. That's fantastic. But if not, stand up and we're going to do some rotation. So this is helicopter arms. And ideally, I am relaxing my arms and letting them flop while I use my pelvis, my hips, to turn me side to side. And you can see I'm keeping my head straight forward so that as I turn, my neck is actually rotating, but it's a chill way of doing that. So breathe in, breathe out. Adding some intentional breaths in just by itself can be something that helps relieve a sense of tension, stiffness, things like that. All right, you can also grab opposite elbows and do some rotations this way. So I don't care if you want to do both of those rotational things or just one, but both of them work pretty well as a nice little warm-up move. All right, relax that down. Take your shoulders up toward your ears and breathe in. Nice and smooth through your nose and breathe out. Let your shoulders come down and then even press them down a little bit and come up. And down. Now when I breathe in and take my shoulders up, I'm going to try and send my breath into my side ribs. Breathe in. And out. In, shoulders up. Now take those shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then go down. Exhale. Take your shoulders forward. Breathe in, come up. Take your shoulders back. Breathe out, come down. Forward with your shoulders. Breathe in, come up. Take your shoulders back. Breathe out, shoulders down. And then relax your shoulders. Okay. You can do this standing or sitting. Find your collarbone, and I don't care which one. But as you find your collarbone, put one hand on top of it. Now, if you can if you have a shirt on or whatever, see if you can get your hand actually to your skin, so like underneath your shirt if possible. And then you can put the other hand right on top of it. Now, we're gonna pull down and maybe a little bit to that side that your collarbone is on, like a little diagonal. Because what we're gonna do now is turn your head slightly away from your hands and then look up. And what we're doing here is stretching out this muscle called the platysma here in the front of the neck. This one I also think really helps with jaw stuff too. And so you can just stay here and breathe because when you breathe in and out, that helps. But it's even better if you do weird stuff with your jaw. So if you open your jaw down and then lift it up. And not just up, but like forward and up. And down. Forward and up. Take it down. Forward and up. And then go side to side. Just with that bottom jaw. Okay, go back to center. Now other side. Take opposite hand to collarbone. Put the other one on top. Pull down and a little bit to the side. And then turn your head and look up. Good. Open your jaw. And then take it forward and up. Do that a couple more times. And go side to side. All right, let that go. And then this one again can be sitting or standing. If you're sitting, be at the edge of your chair. See, I'm just trying to get you to go down and up, down and up. That's good for us too. All right, so take your arms, reach your palms back, your shoulders back. Then turn your thumbs out, your palms forward, and reach up overhead. And as you reach up, see if you can look up. And I don't care if you touch your hands or not, you're just trying to lift your arms, lengthen your side ribs, inhale. And then as you exhale, take your hands down. So now we're gonna point our hands down. And this first time you can go hands to hips and actually squeeze in. So you're activating your shoulder muscles. And then curl your chin toward your throat and then toward your sternum. And then take your arms back up, rotate them out, look up, inhale. Exhale, come back down, curl your chin in, bring your hands to your hips and squeeze. Look up, arms up. Now you can do that again. Or you could bring your hands behind your back and see if you can do a fist bump and squeeze your fists together. Okay, chin down. And then come up. Arms down, chin down, hands behind your back or to your hips. Squeeze in. And up. Last time, hands to your hips or behind your back, chin down, squeeze in. And relax, let that go. Okay, now this is a sitting one. You can sit on the ground, you can sit on your chair. If you've got a chair like this where everything depends a little bit too on arm length. I have really long arms, so when I reach down, ooh, look, I can reach underneath my chair and hold it, that's fine. But also you could sit on your hand. And you can see I'm sitting on my hand with my fingers pointing in and the top of my hand down. And so as I sit on my hand, I'm actually going to like lift up a little bit. And then I'm gonna tip my head away. And you can just hold like this and breathe, or you can turn your chin down and turn your chin toward the ceiling. But the whole idea is to kind of keep that same plane and just rotate chin down and chin toward the ceiling. So I'm trying to keep that like ear and side of my neck toward my shoulder. I'm actually not going ear toward shoulder. I'm thinking like side of my neck toward my shoulder first and then letting my ear hang and then going for the rotation. Okay. Come on up out of that. Let's do the other side. You can sit on your hand or grab the other side of your chair. Pull up just a little bit, like engage the muscles some. And then think side of your neck toward your ear No, side of your neck toward your shoulder. Let your ear hang. That might be a weird cue, but play with it a little bit. And then you can hold there and breathe, or you can turn your chin down and turn your chin up nice and slowly. Finish out that round. And then come back to center. Now, this time we're gonna sit on our hand again, but I'm gonna turn palm down. I'm gonna turn my fingertips forward and in. So I'm gonna actually sit on my hand like so, with the palm of my hand down. So I'm sitting on the top of my hand with my fingers pointed in. And this time I'm gonna try to grip the ground with my finger pads, or grip the chair, really is what I'm doing. Okay, gripping the chair, tilt side of my neck, let my ear hang. Stay and breathe. Or turn down, turn up. Remember, it's your nervous system that is telling you, that is giving you the signals that you feel tightness, pain, things like that. So taking long, slow breaths, especially when the sensation of the movement or the posture gets high, that can help soothe your nervous system and decrease those feelings of stiffness. And also get, good oxygen going. Okay, come on up, switch sides. You can let that arm go. And then we'll take the other one. Again, my fingertips come forward and then turn in. I'm gonna sit on my hand like that. Grip the chair and then lean side of my neck, lean my ear. Breathe. Or turn your head down, turn your head up. A couple more times. Okay, and come on out of that. Now, last thing here, and in fact, if you don't have very much time, stop looking at your computer and you can do this last one and then move on through life, or you could pick any one of these, right? Like stand up and do some rotations, move on. You could pick like one or two of these things to do each time you stop throughout your day. Any way that you want to configure it. You don't have to do this whole little sequence every time. But this last one is really just some range of motion. And so we're gonna start with flexion and extension at the neck. And so I'm gonna have you do this specifically though, by taking your chin and aim your chin for your throat, which is gonna give you a double chin, okay? Then I'm gonna aim it for the top of my sternum, this little notch here. And then as much down as my forehead wants to go from there. Then I'm gonna unroll that, thinking from the bottom up. I'm gonna unroll, 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 and look up to whatever degree I can. And I'm gonna sit up and do the same thing. Chin in, curl to the top of my sternum, forehead down to whatever degree it's going to. And then from the bottom of my neck, I'm gonna try to roll up, 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 look up. Come back up. Now, I'm gonna take my chin and aim it to left collarbone. Now, go the exact opposite direction. So look up and to the right. And I've been thinking about taking my ear backwards, like to the back side of my shoulder. Down, chin toward your left collarbone. Look in the opposite direction, take your right ear back. Come back to center, take your chin towards your left collarbone, right collarbone, sorry, I'm mirroring. And then go up and to the left, take your left ear back. Chin toward your right collarbone. Look up and to the left, take your left ear toward behind your shoulder, at least in your mind. Okay, come back up to center. You can even do one more little down and up. Sometimes that's nice, palate cleanser. after some of those funny rotations. Okay, there's some ideas for you. So remember to breathe, to move your eyes. Sometimes that's helpful, just like not focusing so hard on one thing. And then feel free to pick one or two of these and just do them throughout your day. Set your timer, set your alarm, and make some time to move.